Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, massive news just dropped. Tom Brady is signing with the Dolphins. Okay, not really, but there is a huge rumor going on right now that Tom Brady will be being traded to the Dolphins. Now, that sounds crazy. It's out of this world. There's no way that would ever happen, right? That's exactly how I felt and what I felt when I first saw the news drop too. So I was like, let's do some homework. Let's figure out what the situation is. Could this possibly make sense? Right, let's start with this first. About a month ago, they asked Bruce Arians kind of jokingly, would you ever trade Tom Brady? And he's like, absolutely not. You'd have to give me like 5 first-rounders, and then maybe I would think about it, right? Well, if that was an option, now we're thinking about it, right? The Dolphins have 2 first-round draft picks left this year after their massive trade with Tyreek Hill just a few days ago, okay? So 2 first-rounders, maybe they sweeten the pot a little bit. They throw another draft pick a few years down the road, right? If you think about it, the Bucs are kind of in a weird stage. They did just sign Chris Godwin back, so there's some say there. Some people were arguing, well, Russell Gage just came from Atlanta to the Buccaneers, and Tom was a huge fan of Russell Gage. Let me say something to you really quick. I'm a Heat fan. I've seen this happen before. We were trying to keep LeBron in Miami his last year when he ended up going back to Cleveland. I can't think. It was Napier or Napier. I can't think of the kid's name now from Connecticut. LeBron was all about this kid. Miami went out, drafted this kid, hoping to entice LeBron to stay. We all know how that story ended. LeBron did not stay. So people are like, oh, no way, Russell Gage just came in. There's no way he's going to leave. Tom Brady don't care about that. They got a stacked squad over in Miami right now with Jalen Waddle, Tyreek Hill, Jessic, Raheem Mostert, Chase Edmonds. I mean, they are absolutely stacked right now. And not to mention, Gronk has not signed yet. Okay, has anyone noticed that? Gronk is just kind of slowly just trickling around, just waiting to see what really happens and what's going to go do. He may retire. I doubt it because he hasn't announced it yet. Let's see. I don't know. It's not as crazy as you think. And look, right now, Miami is just out there just spending cash, making moves. They're here to win right now. I talked about this in a previous video where I felt that the trade was a bad move for Tyreek Hill because you're spending a lot of money. I get it. You want to win right now. I don't think, and we had a whole conversation, I don't think Tua is the guy to win, right? We see it too often where they have all these teams have a lot of pieces, great wide receiver core, defense, running back, but they don't have a quarterback in place to get them over the hump, right? A prime example of that, the Rams. They had Jared Goff. They didn't have the right guy. They went out, got the guy to get the W. The Dolphins right now have spent a ton of money, got rid of a ton of draft picks to win right now. They had a great team last year. They felt they could probably possibly get it done. They didn't get over the hump then. But from the moves they made, if you don't go out there and try to do everything you can to win the next 2 years, you wasted your time and your money. So when you think about it like that and you break it down, Tom Brady coming to Miami is not that crazy. And I'm telling you right now, if they can give 2 draft picks from this year away to Tampa, that's going to be huge for Tampa. They've got Kyle Trask as quarterback. They can just move on to him. Look, if Tampa keeps Tom, they've got maybe this year, next year, and then they're going to be in a weird rebuilding phase anyways. If you had to start now with all what the teams have done this past year, Tampa has been pretty quiet. And if I'm Tom and I'm in Tampa, maybe it looks like, look, there's some other teams where I can go and I can plug in really quickly and I can be dominant. And what would make him playing in Miami incredible? He gets to play the Patriots twice, which I'm always down to see that. That is going to be, to go and win that division again, going to be absolutely incredible. So it's exciting. At first, I was like, there's no way, because we've called it on this show, we've called Tom Brady retiring. We called it 2 months before he retired. I say, hey, he's going to retire after the 2023 Super Bowl season. Called it right here, said it. Then he retires. We were right. We came out just a week later and said, scratch that, he's coming back. Now, we thought he was going to come back and play for San Francisco, so we were wrong with the team he came back for, but we called him coming back. I was going to come on here and say, look, no way he doesn't leave, right? I've been 2 for 2, when I was going to seal the deal of being 3 for 3, but I think he's going to Miami. I don't know if it's because I'm sick, if it's the pollen, but something feels right. I think we might see Tom in a little powder blue. Fins up. Let's see. Like and subscribe. See what happens.